Welcome back. Today in this video I will tell you about 22 home remedies to treat heat rash in babies and children. Heat rash in babies is also called prickly heat or miliaria. It happens when babies sweat too much and clog their sweat glands, which trap the sweat under the skin and causes red bumps or blisters. Most of the time heat rash happens in the summer when it is hot and humid. Now, clothes that are too tight or too warm can make it worse. Now, here are 22 tips to beat the prickly heat in children, and they can also be used in the adults. Number 1, cold compresses like face towel soaked in cold water or ice wrapped in a cloth. If you are using an ice pack, then make sure to wrap the ice pack in something such as towel to protect the skin, and never apply an unwrapped ice pack directly to the skin. Do not leave ice on the skin for extended periods. A good rule of thumb would be to keep the ice pack in place for about 5 to 10 minutes and then remove for the same amount of time, then reapply and continue to repeat the process. Number 2, apply calamine lotion. Using calamine lotion can help to relieve itching. However, it can be very drying on the skin. So it might be a good idea to use a moisturizer alongside it to prevent further irritation to the skin. Number 3, use hydrocortisone cream. Using an hydrocortisone cream can help to relieve the itching and discomfort from the heat rash. Applying the cream 1 to 2 times daily can help reduce the rash in children. But if you are treating the babies with the heat rash, then do not use hydrocortisone cream under their diaper. Next is oatmeal. A study indicates that oatmeal can reduce inflammation and itching. So it can be used to treat heat rash and other skin problems at home. Put 1 or 2 cups of oatmeal in a bath that is about lukewarm and then soak for 20 minutes. Make sure the water isn't too hot or you will hurt your skin even more. Now you can also mix oatmeal and water to make a paste and put it on your skin. Mix 1 part oatmeal with 1 part water until a paste forms. Next is sandalwood. According to research, sandalwood oil works as a botanical therapy for the skin. It may be an anti-inflammatory and analgesic, which means it may help relieve pain. When heat rash hurts and burns, mixing some sandalwood powder with a little water and putting it on the rash can help. And when you mix 2 parts of sandalwood powder with 1 part of water, you get a thick paste. Test it on a small area of healthy skin before putting it on the rash directly. If you don't have a reaction after an hour, then you can safely put it on the rash. Next is baking soda or sodium bicarbonate. It can help soothe skin that is itchy and help to relieve heat rash on the baby's back and children prickly. Now add just 1/4 of teaspoon of baking soda to a lukewarm bath and soak for about 20 minutes. Next is aloe vera. There are countless health benefits of aloe vera. Aloe vera is a pain reliever and antiseptic that can cool the skin and keep it from getting sick. This can help ease pain and swelling. Now, aloe vera gel can be put directly on a heat rash to help relieve the pain. Next is neem or margosa. It is a plant that can help treat rashes on the skin. Some research has shown that it can kill bacteria and reduce inflammation. You can make a paste out of neem powder and water. You can put this paste on the rash. Let it sit for a few minutes and then wash it away. You can also put neem powder in a bath that is about lukewarm. Next is Epsom salt. It is said to be good for your health in a number of ways, and in lukewarm bath with just a 1/4 of teaspoon, it can help with itching. Make sure a child doesn't swallow any water when you give them the Epsom salt bath because it can cause diarrhea. Next is talcum powder. Talcum powder stops sweating by soaking up sweat. This keeps the pores from getting clogged. But use talcum powder without a scent because scents could irritate the skin. And put a little on the underarms, back of the knees and inside of the thighs which tend to sweat. Coat the skin and let it sit. Then try pine tar. Pine tar has anti-inflammatory properties that can help treat itching or irritating skin conditions. Apply a topical treatment that contains pine tar. It may help to relieve the itching of the heat rash. Next is watermelon. Both eating the fruit and rubbing the rind on the skin helps. This can work particularly well on the heat rash in children. For even more cooling relief, refrigerate a watermelon rind for several hours and then apply it to the heat rash affected skin. Eating and drinking watermelon juice also heals and prevent prickly heat. Then citrus fruits. If you are prone to heat rash, then drink plenty of juices, especially of citrus fruits. Vitamin C and citrus bioflavonoids have antioxidant properties that maintain healthy sweat glands and prevent prickly heat. Next is coconut water. It is the best natural alternative to oral rehydration solution. It contains all the nutrients in just the right balance. It cools the body naturally, rehydrates, and simultaneously replenishes the nutrients which are lost in sweating. Now next is raw mangoes. Simply boil the raw mangoes and some raw sugar till it is pulpy. Strain and refrigerate. The antioxidants and beta carotene present in it prevent heat rash from appearing on the skin. Next is grapes. Grapes protect the body against dehydration. Summer is a season marked by frequent viral fever attacks, and studies have shown that the flavonoids present in the grape juice contain antiviral properties. These flavonoids help the sweat gland to stay healthy and prevent and treat heat rash. Next is cucumber. It is famous for its cooling properties and it is an ideal food in summer. Fresh cucumber juice, when applied on the skin, cures the sunburns. It is high in fiber and rich in water and mineral. Now, cucumber is best for dieters and diabetics. Have cucumber raita daily to prevent heat symptoms like sunburns, rashes, and of course, prickly heat. Now, next is cool showers and baths. Most of the time, heat rash on the babies get better when the skin cools down. This can be helped by taking a bath in the cool water. The pores can also be opened by washing the skin gently. This is very important because clogged pores can cause heat rash. And make sure to dry the skin well after you take a bath. Skin that stays wet for too long can get irritated. Next is air conditioners and fans. While your skin heals, you should avoid sweating too much and being in the humid air. It is important to have airflow so that your rash can dry out and stay cool. And if you can, then stay in a room with a air conditioner or use a fan. Next is clothes that keep you cool and dry. As your skin heals itself, you should avoid wearing clothes that make you sweat more or irritate your skin. Light, loose fitting clothes that wick away moisture can help your skin heal without making it worse. So look for the polyesters and other artificial fabrics that are made for fitness and sports. These will be a great for getting rid of the moisture. Even though cotton doesn't wick away moisture, but it is very breathable fabric and it could also be comfortable to wear. Another useful home remedy is buttermilk. A glass of cold buttermilk is a great option. Buttermilk differs from the milk as it promotes cooling of the system and prevents heat buildup, which could eventually cause heat boils and rash. So, it is a good option to use. And the last tip, you should never scratch your rash. Scratching makes the problem worse and could even cause an infection. Now, the most important thing, most of the time heat rash is not dangerous, but it can be a sign that a baby is at risk of getting too hot. Overheating can cause a number of serious health problems. So it is important to listen to the warning and move the baby or a child to a cooler place. The rash can go away quickly if the baby or child is kept cool and comfortable. But see a doctor if the rash doesn't go away on its own within a few days. If the baby seems to be in a lot of pain or if the rash starts to spread. I hope you liked my video. Thank you and subscribe to the channel and keep visiting and watching the videos.